Hello, hello, hello. Everyone feeling sunshiny and bright today? Beautiful day in this post-apocalyptic wasteland where it is apparently always day because the sun never sets. Today I thought we'd change things up a little bit. We are on part 8, if you can believe it, which is pretty cool, all things considered. I don't know how long this series will run, but I'm excited that it made it this far. So today I thought we'd take a bit of a break and do some side quests to change things up a little.
Let's visit the Eyrie. They've got shades there.
Indeed. And we may just find a sealed verse besides.
Sorry boys, we're actually not gonna visit the Eyrie because I've got side questy things to do. First we'll kill these because they are here and it's that kind of game. So today I want to do some side quests with the goal of making money to buy weapons. I've talked about how to get all the endings for the game, you have to get all 33 weapons, and so I think we need to go make some money. We've got not a whole lot of gold. Gold that I really want to call guild, but that is a different game.
Do you not fear these shades?
Of course. I'd be stupid not to. But I have to save Yona, no matter what.
I see. Then I won't try to stop you.
You're a pretty good listener for such an old-timer, Vice.
I should be offended.
So yeah, we'll head by the tavern, pick up some side quests, and make some money so that we can go buy some more weapons. We will not be upgrading all of them because it's not necessary, and because it is so time-consuming getting the materials. It is just not worth it.
Oh, thank the gods you're here. We've got trouble.
What kind of trouble?
There's a wild boar in the northern plains who started attacking villagers.
Oh yeah, time to go get some boar meat.
The victims all made it back, but who knows if we'll be so lucky next time.
So you want me to go take care of it?
Yes, and we'll be sure to pay you well.
Excellent.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, and a word of advice. Once you kill it, make sure you take a boar tusk. Let's just say it'll come in handy.
We'll get this one too, since this guy is right here.
Hey there. Is something wrong? You don't look too happy.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Listen, you know about the chickens we keep in the village, right? Lately, their eggs have been disappearing. At first, I thought it was a thief, but now I think the hens are just hiding them. I guess I can't blame them, but the village really needs those eggs.
Apparently chickens actually do that, which is pretty funny.
I need you to find the hiding spots and bring me an egg. That work for you?
I mean, it's not even Easter, but I guess so. Unless you're watching this on Easter.
These chickens sound pretty smart.
Yeah, they're clever little buggers. Anyway, just ask around. I bet someone in town will have an idea where to look.
Okay, well, we will ask. Child, do you have a quest, or are you part of a quest? Let's find out. Oops, did it again.
The sheep in the northern plains are usually gentle, but if you chase them, they'll
I'm
sometimes
aware.
turn. Mutton is an important food source to the people of this village, but we often get injured while hunting.
Child, tell me of your woes.
You're looking for chicken eggs? I saw one hidden in the shadows once.
That really doesn't narrow it down. There are shadows everywhere.
Thanks for nothing, kid.
You're looking for chicken eggs?
Ah, same dialogue. How about
Is
you?
Yona okay? You're a sight for sore eyes. Could I ask you to handle some work for me?
Sure.
Sure, what's up?
My children want to eat mutton every night, and I keep running out. And I certainly don't have time to hunt a bunch of sheep. Look, if you can get me 10 pieces of mutton, I'll pay you higher than market value. How's that sound?
Yes.
Sounds great. I'll be right back.
How dare you make me hunt down goats?
They're not goats. They're sheep.
What is the difference?
One
They're
says
totally
that, one
different.
says ma.
The white fluffy ones are sheep, and the scrawny hairy ones are goats.
People are different as well, yet you're all just called humans.
Yeah.
One affirmation will suffice. Good job to anyone who got that. Alright. No way to prioritize the quest, so we will just not. We will head out this way and get some mutton and kill a boar, though.
Sheep hunting. There really is no task too immodest for you.
Hey, it's harder than it sounds. They're really squirrely and they run away fast.
So smite them with magic.
Aha!
What is it? Shades?
No, you're right. If I use magic, I don't have to get close.
Yeah, but
Might I
it's
make
cheating.
another suggestion?
What?
Do not yell like a madman every time you come to a realization.
I don't have a problem with hunting, but I do at least feel it should be somewhat fair. I want to do a better job of talking while moving, because that's something I struggle with, and part of playing this game is to improve on my weaknesses with my dyspraxia. We're gonna push those mental processing abilities and try to, well, you can't technically do two things at once, get them to overlap a little more. I want to give a shout out to my friend who is a professional voice actor and does a lot of audiobook recording for the advice he gave me about getting hit a lot. Off to a phenomenal start. He gave me some recording advice to try to minimize just issues with like feedback on the mic and it picking up plosives, you know, when you like puff your P's and things like that. So, thank you, buddy. Doing my best. And gonna try to not let my speech impediment stop me from doing a good job. I appreciate all the help I can get. Ow, rude. You have no problem smiting with magic. Now let's just roll. Sheepies, I need mutton, not wool. I mean, sweaters are nice and all, I suppose. Hey! I didn't know they could do that. Did you see that? That shade just killed the goat. I don't need goats anyway, but beggars can't be choosers. With the chicken egg, I'm gonna laugh. No. Ooh, that is a really good item if I remember correctly. Nope. One more time. That's dog drool, yay! Well, we'll make our way over to the boar and just, you know, massacre some sheep along the way. It's a hard, cruel world for a sheep, but it's a hard, cruel world for the humans too, so just kinda how it goes. Mr. Boar should be somewhere over here. Aha! Well, we'll do the sheep first. Oh, right, said I wasn't gonna use magic. I will care of these losers. Come on. Face me like a man, or shadow man. Ah! My sheep despawned! Okay, can't mess around then. Apparently if the sheep goes off camera, it goes bye-bye. Oh, maybe it's a time-based thing then. My condolences, sheep. Well, that's some mutton at least. How about this? Alright, how much mutton we got? That doesn't tell me. This should tell me. Home cooking. No, that's Jonas. No, that's Jonas. Here we go. Got 5. Okay, 5 more. 5 down, 5 to go. Said 5 down, 5 to go. If you clapped, you're obligated to like this video. I'm kidding. Mostly.
Hey, it's a wild boar.
Have you the skill to hunt one of those down?
Ow!
They look pretty
Frig, that hurt.
strong.
Sorry for cutting into the audio. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and I want to change. Dark Hand is not going to help me here. We're going to use... not Dark Gluttony. Dark Lance should help. Woo! Where is it? Dodge!
This is impossible.
You can dodge a boar, you can dodge a ball. Thank goodness I have a lot of medicinal herbs. Ah. I keep him turning, he can't beat the charging animation. Suck it, nerd. I say as a nerd. Oh, that was interesting. I didn't know I had like a stone. Bam. Ah, right. That's a thing. I don't think you can go off the cliff, thankfully, so I can't, like, lose it. I can't go off the cliff either, also, thankfully. Oh, we got him! Alright! Boar tusk, get. Oh, and boar liver. Neat. Okay. Let's check for more sheepies. Shiny. Another royal fern, nice. So while I have you here, captive audience, I wanted to talk a bit about something that came up when I was talking to an acquaintance the other day. So, I know people have different feelings on the term disabled versus differently abled. Now, personally, I use disabled for myself because I feel my dyspraxia limits my abilities to do things. There's really no direct benefit. There are things I would say are indirect benefits, like perseverance and patience and things like that. But those are more from other parts of my personality. They didn't come out as like part of my dyspraxia, if that makes sense. However, I was talking with someone recently who was saying he really prefers the term differently abled because he feels like you should view people as a whole instead of by their parts, which I also do kind of get. Personally, though, since it's a part of me and not a whole of me, I still prefer disabled over differently abled. But if anyone wants to weigh in the comments, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. Maybe you use differently abled for yourself because you feel it's more positive, or because maybe you do feel there are benefits to a condition you have where you don't feel it's right to call it a disability. On the other hand, maybe, like me, you have a condition that you feel if you could just go, I don't really want this anymore, you would. So, if anyone wants to weigh in, I'd be really curious to hear your thoughts, but, you know, no obligation, just something that's been on my mind, and be nice to have a bit of a sample size. So, no fighting. I don't want to encourage anyone to fight about this in the comments. Just curious about people's, oh, I might drown. That's what I get for talking and walking. Don't die, Blade. Pair up.
Are Are you alright, lad?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You have lost health. You must be more careful.
Yep, I shall. My apologies, Vice. Well, it was one way to take a shortcut, I suppose. So I know in my last few videos I haven't talked a ton about Dyspraxia directly. I think you guys get to see a fair bit about it in that... Looks like I'm gonna have to leave the zone and come back. So I know in my last couple videos I haven't talked directly about Dyspraxia very much. I do feel like you guys get to see it kind of in action from my gameplay, with things like having trouble reading maps or misjudging distances to enemies, or just kind of generally how I move the character. But I do want to make a point to be sure I'm talking about it, and since this is an episode where there won't be a lot of like story dialogue because we're not progressing the main story, I feel like it's a good time to do that. So let's think, what are some things I can talk about? I think I've talked about running before. I was at the gym earlier today, so that's a little on my mind. Really hoping that as I build up muscle and just practice, that will help my gait improve. And that is gait, G-A-I-T, not G-A-T-E. You can look it up if you're interested. Most dyspraxic people do have what's called a dyspraxia gait or a dyspraxic gait. It is one of the symptoms doctors look for, like just with how you generally move and walk across a room. It tends to be kind of floppy. Like I have a bad habit of when I'm tired, the way I step isn't good for my knees. I like sort of, you know, like how when you just smack your hand loosely on a table. Oh. Sorry, that's what I get for talking. Ow! Sheet is squaring up. Ground pounded it. Should check how much button I have. Anyway, that same sort of thing where you kind of slap your legs down, or your hands down, like to hit something. I kind of do that with my legs, and just sort of floppily smack my feet when I walk, which is just really not good for your knees. So I have to watch that when I'm running to try and make sure I'm actually like keeping good posture and using my like thighs, not just sort of flailing my legs around, because it starts to hurt. Like my knees will start to hurt and stuff, which is not good. Just a really good way to have bad knees in your like 30s, and as I'm, you know, now in my 30s, that greatly concerns me. Other things. So I mentioned speech impediment. That surprises some people because people think, you know, mental processing disability, that might slow your speech, but why would that affect how your speech sort of sounds? And it's because, you know, it ties back into that motor processing. I keep forgetting I have to actually pick these up. Oh no, I'm just capped. There we go. Different shiny. Green shiny, not, you know, white shiny. So yeah, speech stuff. It's, you know, it's how your speech is affected by how your mouth shapes your words, and if you have a disability that affects your ability to process your movements, as you know, your brain decides you're doing something versus when and how movement actually comes out, it changes how your speech sounds. So I have to really watch that I don't mumble. I also have a tendency to literally talk out of the side of my mouth, like my jaw's a little crooked, honestly. Like not a lot, you wouldn't notice, except for like, how do I put it? Like If you're looking, you'd probably see I talk out of the right side of my mouth a little more, and my jaw is angled slightly to the right. I learned from my most recent dentist. What's over here? Let's go exploring a little bit. Ooh, I wonder if they'll actually let us go in. I didn't expect that. Anyway, but I noticed I actually smile with the left side of my mouth more, which is interesting. I did not think it was gonna let me go over here.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
I'm gonna save. This is a little spooky. I don't think it actually lets me do anything here until I get the prompt, but I'm curious now. Person. No? Okay. I mean, yes, it's a person, but they will not speak to me. That's new. What do you guys think of the music? I like the music in this zone. It's very dreamy. Okay, yeah, can't do anything here yet, so off we go. Anything back here? Nah, doesn't actually let you go back. Let's see, we were talking about speech impediments. Yeah, I have a little bit of a lisp. It's not noticeable when I work on it. I also have sort of a, what would you call it? I don't know if there's an official term for it. I'm gonna poke this boar real quick. Might attack me.
How could there be shades here of all places?
I wager they appear whenever the sun stops shining. Though I would prefer it if they had chosen to remain in whatever dank hole they call home.
Didn't want to talk over story stuff. Okay, so I am safe from the boars now that I've got the tusk, but I can't do anything beyond that yet. Ah, but the sheep have respawned. Excellent. Need 2 more mutton. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if there's an official term for it, but I sometimes just get stuck. I mean, this happens with all of my movement, but specifically when it comes to speaking, I sometimes just get stuck on certain syllables. Like as I'm talking, it's like my mouth doesn't remember how to go to the next one, especially if I'm doing something else. Some embarrassing instances. Oh yeah, sometimes things just come out kind of in the wrong order too. So that's especially difficult with not homonyms, but words that like have similar pieces in them, if that makes sense. Like way you order, it's different, but the sounds in the words are the same, you know? But like the sounds come out in different order, it's different meaning. I hope that's making sense to people. But yeah, with getting stuck on stuff, I was really embarrassed. I was trying to call to a friend one time being like, yo, we're meeting over here, and it got stuck, and I just sort of went, yo, 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 and like, it was so embarrassing. I really hope, you know, he didn't know me very well. It was like a school friend where, you know, we were just kind of in the same friend group. I was like, I really hope he doesn't think I'm trying to be inappropriate in some way. When I get mad too, I sound like such a, just like a broken record in the sense of one, you know, showing my age here, but different one. Here we go. Okay, I've got all the mutton. Like a record that's stuck. Like, it'll be like, you can't, the words just sort of turn into angry syllables and I can't make proper sounds. One of my friends thinks it's very funny, and I'm going the wrong way. I think my husband thinks it's a little funny too, but he's cute, so I'll forgive him. No, but that's one of the signs that I've really hit my limit on like frustration, is I just literally stop being able to talk, which makes me more frustrated because then I can't actually explain why I'm mad. Okay, ma'am, here's your mutton.
Here's your mutton, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. I swear these children of mine just love their mutton.
Nothing but
If you
mutton.
ever find any more, I'll be happy to buy it.
Oh good, she's recurring, so I can sell more mutton to her. How much money do we have? We have 5,000. I still don't think it's enough to buy anything. Let's talk to Boar Guy.
You hunted down the boar. Oh, thank you. And it looks like you found a boar tusk, too. They say boars become tame around folks who carry one of those. Apparently, they'll even let you ride around on their backs. Sounds like hokum to me. But if you're brave enough, you might as well give it a shot.
Oh yeah, now I can have a mount. It's O. Apparently you can drift, like if you're racing. Cool, cool. We had picked up in a different... Let's see what this guy's say.
Hey, you there. Have you seen my Max around?
Max? Sorry, I don't know a Max.
Max is my dog.
Doggy.
He's been missing since yesterday.
Oh, I see. Any idea where he went?
He usually likes to run around the northern plains. Most of the time, he just comes and goes, but I haven't seen him in over a day.
Yes, I will find the lost puppy.
I'll keep an eye out. If I find him, I'll make sure to bring him back.
Thank you.
Is something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little choked up about my dog is all.
Alright, if you say so.
Understandable. As a pet person, I am quite sympathetic.
Welcome! We've got a wonderful...
Can we buy anything yet? Oh no. No, we can't.
Thanks for your support.
We will go over to Seafront though, because I did have a side quest there. And now we can ride the boar, so it'll be much faster. Mr. Boar, will you give me a ride? Yay! Which was speed up? That was speed up. Oh, I just murdered some deer. Excuse me. Oh right, I forgot. You charge, you don't stop till you like hit something. So Blade must be 16 since he's able to drive now, apparently.
Man, I am starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
Apparently we're going to a restaurant for some reason. Because I'm hungry, I guess. Weapons? Who's got weapons? What do you sell?
I'll cook any fish my husband brings home. Beggars can't be choosers.
Okay, doesn't help me. You sell vegetables, I'm gonna trust. What do you got? Weapons? No, you're just in a stall. You probably have food. Ooh, weapons guy's up here, that's right. Up, up, up. Hello, sir.
My weapons may not be the latest and greatest, but my selection can't be beat.
We also can- actually, is that the same one? I think that's the same one. Okay.
Thank you much.
So we need 16,000. That's 1,000, not 100, before we can buy anything. This has a food sign. Ah, sir, you have a quest for me.
Hey there. Any specials on the menu today?
Well, we have a local special, but lately I've had trouble getting the ingredients. It's pretty much all anyone here wants to eat, so if we don't secure a better supply, my business is gonna go under.
Yes, I will.
Well, that's terrible. Want me to find the ingredients?
Would you? Oh, thank you so much. I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and 10 sardines. If you can find all that, I'll make it worth your while.
I think we're gonna work on that one for a bit. Let's check that quest that we had. The one that was for Seafront. Here we go, tulip bulbs. You the florist?
Care for some imported fruits
grocer. Here we go, tulip bulbs. Awesome.
Thanks for your business.
Debating cutting the return journey, but I think there's still enough novelty in the boar riding. We'll galump a bit till we're out of the easily crashable zone, basically. Ooh, you can get a pretty nice view of the house from here. We don't get to go there till much later, though, because as you might remember, there's a big spider. Getting a close look at the deer, I think they're just like naked sheep, basically. Okay, they're a little better than naked sheep, but not by like a whole lot. We won't run them down. We don't have to murder them at this time. Oh! Didn't expect the boar to be able to pass through the gate. Maybe it's like Target, where, you know, you're not supposed to bring your dog in, but as long as you're just like running to pick something up, they don't say anything. I do not say that as someone who has a dog to bring into Target. It's just something I've observed.
I bought your tulip bulbs.
Thanks. Here's the money.
There we go. Now I can plant things. Well, I'm very glad I did that now. Alright guys, let's get some stuff planted, because as I said, it takes real time. Then we can hopefully do Yona's quest. Plant things? How do I want to use wheat seedlings? Apparently I didn't pay close enough attention. It said I could use the field. Oh, here we go. It's the raised bit. This bit's raised now. Yay! Farming! Can I water already? Might as well use the other two while we're here. Alright folks, little chickies. We are— hey, don't you eat my wheat. Can it? Better not. Bad chicken. That is where we are going to call it for today. I hope you had fun with our little excursion. We made some money, we explored, we beat up a lot of sheep, and we took down a boar. I hope you guys have a good day, and as always, don't forget to follow me on social media. If you are enjoying the videos and would like to support the channel, likes and subscription always appreciated, as well as I do have a Patreon if you want to support in that direction. And that's all from me. Bye.